Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy. Yeah, I'm back at it again. I'm not done, you know the deal. So let's do what we do. Radism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons even when I'm ranting. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. You know what we do. Let's go. Right thinking mission. That's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and hopefully motivate you, individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get you where you need to be for yourself. Right thinking is way of life. Through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, and I'm on it, is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? We can get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical. And if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. That's what I do. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my eye, be true. You know I'm a George Clinton fan, so we going with one nation under a groove. Yeah, I'm going with one nation of people with what? Self-knowledge. Because we are people right now with lack of self-knowledge and we are not progressing. We are not doing better. We need self-knowledge. How about we practice that? You done tried every damn thing else. Try something that's going to work. Right thinking philosophy got you. Let's go. Now, right thinking, let's talk about one nation of people with self-knowledge. What a difference that would make. Heck yeah. Young people with self-knowledge, when they go into their teens, that will serve them. Why? Because they won't mess their lives up. Bunch of nonsense that's going to cost them in the long run. The consequences of their bad action could cost them a lifelong of suffering that they can avoid if what they didn't do it. But after the fact, Monday morning quarterback and don't do a damn thing. It's all about prevention. I'm not going to get the back door of prison to get them to teach them how to live right outside of prison. No, I'm going to get the front door to keep you from going in there. How about that? That's prevention. Monday morning quarterbacking is at the back door. Well, you go to my house and you just change your name, become a all that nonsense. Do better, be better, study, learn, and find out what works for you. And my man, I know you had TD, but you work that. Work what works for you. That's right thinking philosophy. Again, let's talk. We all know, again, that lack of knowledge, aka ignorance of our own self, has been our number one problem for thousands of years. What'd you say? Thousands of years. Your Bible told you, Hosea told you, the prophet, my people will be destroyed through what? Lack of knowledge. I'm a teacher. I'm given knowledge. Why? I had to acquire it first. So all y'all who lack of it, you should be paying attention. Why? And try to get some yourself. Instead of arguing with me, trying to prove me wrong, which is a waste of your time. But again, do what works for you. I'm a teacher. Again, master. And my arch enemy, the white man, no, he's another one. I got one before him. Our ignorance of ourselves. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. So what? To give us knowledge of self. That's the only reason. Me and a white man got another fight going. I deal with him another way. But I'm trying to get my people to do what they need. Then we can fight him together. I ain't trying to fight him by myself. I need your help. Let's go. And if we can make it a goal for us as black people not to celebrate Black History for 1 month. Everything should be black for us. They should just turn the lights out, put everything in black. Take it back. That's what we need to do. But teach our young what? The truth early, not religion. Had to say it. Why? That ain't the truth. Simple as that. I keep telling you, I don't give a damn. Teaching spiritual enlightenment, teaching spiritual knowledge. Don't give them no damn religion. Why? They're going to suffer the same fate you're going through. You just as ignorant as you want to be right now. So you can pass on to them. Think they're going to be better? Yeah, if they wake up, if they get a grip. Obviously, you didn't. Parents who are ignorant of themselves, the chance of your child becoming enlightened expeditiously drops. Why? Single household, bad environment, negative. They are behind the 8 ball already. You put them behind the 8 ball, we let the man get away without doing his damn job. You got to be the mother and the father. That's why. And with knowledge, self-knowledge, they would at least know how to what? Conduct themselves. Moving on. If we make teaching, spiritual truth, that's what we need. AKA, we call it Black History. Why? Because we started it. I went to Egypt over 30 years ago to get knowledge. I'm using that knowledge to this day. So all that blood of Jesus, yeah. But what? Knowledge of self works too. It ain't lost its luster. It ain't, I'm still shining like new money. And that's Black history, which is our truth. Why? We don't know who we are. So we could be told anything. We could be caught whatever. And we let that happen. Why? Lack of knowledge. Again, that's destruction, self-destruction. Okay, when somebody take advantage of that concept for you, he's not going to help you. He won't give you that book that you love so much. Okay? He's the enemy. Your God is a white God. Why? Because he gave you one. I don't use his God. My God is black. And my God is inside me. My God ain't up in heaven somewhere looking down on high, looking at all that nonsense that y'all fall for. I ain't got time for that. Okay? That's called a belief system. Don't work. My dream, feel like Martin, to what? Have a generation of what? Spiritually ignorant young people. Not a little bit. Across the board. We should make it across the board that everybody learn the same thing. Mayat don't change. It's been Mayat since it come into existence. And anybody here who teach it and profess it, don't deviate. I listen. I'm paying attention. Okay? So that won't change. We won't have that problem. Well, he said to me this. He said to me, no. It is what it is. You don't change. But with knowledge of self, now you can be what? Your best self. You can flourish. You can cultivate your talent, your skill, and you can reach for the stars. But if you are in a situation where you got your uncle molesting you, you got people that ain't no way to live. Come on, man. That's just disgusting. And that's what I'm hearing. I have no idea where that comes from. I don't have a clue. Preying on your own family members for lust and pleasure, that's sick. And it should be dealt with harshly. Big problem too, perverted. But when your kids can grow and I see happy-go-lucky kids, that's a beautiful thing. That's what it's all about. They're going to lose that. I tell my daughter, as long as you can wear your rainbow-colored glasses and you see the world, you see it, go for it. I'm not going to try to shadow that for you. The world will take care of that. I'll be here when it happens. Don't even worry about it. I ain't going nowhere. And so far, so good. She's still working for it. My son, that, I know that right thing, the thing you got going on, but I'm still working on what you gave me. It worked. I know that. So you don't worry about that. I gave him a book. He gave me that book back. I don't need that. I said, you know what? Give me a book. Yeah, you're right. Okay? Perfect example. I gave him what I had. My dad gave me what he had. Simple. Okay? But what I gave him was what I wanted for myself. I just put it to him. He didn't have to go through prison. He didn't have to be all that nonsense that I went through. So I made sure I protected him, shielded him from that part of life. That's the difference, okay? And I want to see more young children learning what the truth, right thing, philosophy, so they can know themselves at an early age. I was 50 years old and I got enlightened. I'm almost ashamed to say it, but it's been a while now. But yeah. Don't wait. It shouldn't take that long. But if you deviate and get on corner, it may take that long. Some people never get it. So the fact that I got it, I'm happy and proud of it. So now I want young people to get it. Why? Man, you can have a whole lifetime of just enjoying your life, living your best life. That's what it's all about. You ain't got to be rich and famous for that. Successful in your daily ventures, successful in your little minuscule life. How about that? That's success. Everybody know who they are. Hey, man, that dumb stuff. But they push that. Everybody showing their butt and their ass up on the damn. I'm tired of seeing y'all butt. Show me some intellect. Oh, then you won't be on there. Sorry, what? I get it. Moving on. That's annoying to me. Sorry about that. But if we could just change our core curriculum of how we think of ourselves, starting with the Black Studies for what? Self-knowledge, self-improvement. Think of yourself better than some hoochie mama, somebody who would just think they can make money with that thing between their legs. They call them prostitutes. If you want to be a business, no, they got it for you. That's a profession, that's a career. Knock yourself out. But if you want to be a good person, do stuff that's going to make you a better person. Moving on. I just saw the thing where a woman said, well, I need a man who's going to respect how I dress. She's standing there with a jacket on, breasts all out. No top on, just a jacket. The other lady said, well, sis, she broke it down to her, thank you. We need more of that. Why? We need to check ourselves sometimes, because you think you got it going on. You run over here to stuff out and wonder why men are looking at you, wondering why your husband, he immature because he think men looking at me. Yeah. Be a playboy girl, whatever, be a bunny, whatever. They do that for them to look. Not people, wives, running around showing it. No, you say that for home. That's why the Muslims close their women up. Why? I ain't got a problem with that either. Moving on. Everybody do what they do. But if what you're doing ain't working, why you continue to do something that don't work? Moving on. That's not smart. That definitely ain't right thinking. But we have, watch this. Now watch this one. We have private schools. We got parochial schools. We got charter schools. But we got no Kemetic, no black, nothing for us school. Why is that? And we do, we just don't, nobody publicizing why. Because it probably costs more money to run because of the curriculum, what they're doing for the kid. It's going to be a little more expensive. But I told my high school father, Ed, St. Benedict's in Newark, you give my son a good education, I'll pay for that. My son was a sophomore, 2 years in college. I was still paying his high school bill. But they got him in college. They had to pay for that. I couldn't handle that bill. I said, yo, my man, you need what he gets. But what I'm saying is, you have to put forth the effort to help the child and get them in a position to be successful for themselves. Okay? I didn't tell him to go to St. Benedict's. He wanted to go there. Moving on. Again, let them lead the way. A nursery that's teaching African knowledge, right thinking philosophy, Kemetic views over what? That religious stuff that they be giving them. You indoctrinate them. You got them, but you got them going the wrong way, so to speak. Give them us. In February, you're going to give them 4 weeks of us. And for the next 48 weeks, you're going to give them BS. That's not a good ratio. Not a good ratio. You don't take a math genius to figure that one out. There's something wrong there. Moving on. But I want to see my young people taught what? Black stuff. Stuff that's ours. They ain't racist, they ain't prejudice. That's just teaching what we need to know about ourselves. Our Egyptians. Okay, they don't teach that. They ain't not teaching that. And a guy who got religious studies, right? So I said, what you know about Kemet? Well, I did a semester. A semester? What could you learn? Nothing. Obviously not no damn semester, but you're going to qualify Egyptian studies. No, you're not. Moving on. All that, they don't give us what we need. We got to give it to us. That's my point. That's why I do what I do. Ain't nothing white about nothing I do. That don't make me prejudiced or racist. That make me smart. How about that? Now, if I'm talking white, I'm talking about them. I do that all the time. Don't care. But understand this. Where we at? I don't know. It's my damn brain. Okay. Where we at? Yeah. Okay. If we start out, we are separate. Why? We are separate people. Why? Due to our spiritual ignorance. My God, your God, I'm this, I'm that. He watch us do that nonsense while he control both sides. How you feel now about that? Religion, don't make a difference which you follow, which one you got, he got control of it. Right thing philosophy, watch this, teaches you it's only one God. And that one God is in you. And when you come conscious of that, you realize that by the things you can do to manifest that, you don't have to worry about believing in God. You don't have to worry about a religion. I'm a spiritual being having human experience. The spiritual life force, which in us is God. So to make a difference what you color, what you call yourself, all that means nothing. Why? Because that judgment day, that's all wiped away. That's why. So it's the content of what you bring to the table. And they tell you that at judgment day, we try to break it down. We're going to judge you on how you live. That's you reaping what you sow. That's the philosophy of karma. Oh, y'all didn't know that? What the hell? What the hell? Excuse me. Come on, man. Sorry. Again, that should be elementary. If we had that concept of understanding right truth, we won't have to believe this damn lie. Oh, what if I do this, then God can do. No, all you got to do is live right. Follow the rules. Understand what you need to do for yourself. And you'll be rewarded from somebody only you would be understanding that's what they're doing. So you know God. You ain't got to believe in God. They started you to believe in that means they taking you away from God. If you ain't telling me the truth, you telling me a lie. Ain't no in-betweens. Simple as that. Black or white. They come together, you got gray. I don't do gray. Moving on. Black or white. Simple as that. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, I see, and this way really gets to my core, but I'm getting better. I see ignorance of self everywhere I go, and it's a shame. Why? Because it's us, my people. I'm not happy about that at all. I'm really not. And it scares and pains me to see how bad we are with what? Knowing thyself. But we all claim to know God. Everybody claiming God, but don't know a damn thing about them. They knew that they would know God. See, if you believe in God, you don't know yourself. If you knew yourself, you would know God. Why? Because you would know you and God are one. That's what knowing thyself means. It's a play on words. And if you didn't understand the symbolism and the esoteric teaching, go right past you. Like a good joke. Okay, some people get it, some people don't. Depending on what intellectual you are to catch a joke that got a punchline and ain't right in your face. Moving on. Oh, yeah, there you go, that delayed action. There you go. But wow, now, the sooner, my philosophy is, the sooner you acquire what? Self-knowledge. Nurseries, grammar school, preschool. By the time you get to middle school, you should have a full understanding of who you are. Now you're going out to the world. You can present yourself to the world with what? Knowledge of self. Not hoping the world give you identity. That's the wrong way to go. That's the street life. That's the game that you play when everybody think you this and think you that. When that ain't who you really are. That's y'all wear makeup. That's why you got movie in Hollywood to play them games. Let everybody do that. That's a role. But in life, it's real. This ain't no damn movie. But that number behind bars in my mind, this is real now. It just got real. Understand that. And you shouldn't have to wait till get to that point to find out that this thing is real. All right, moving on. But when you have lack of knowledge, when you're ignorant of your actions and the things that you're doing, it'll get real when it's time to pay the consequences, okay? When you get caught cheating, it's self-defeating. Why? You got to pay them dues, and it's on you. Moving on. So, better not to cheat. Moving on. If I get caught, it won't be because I was cheating. Moving on. Remember where we at. Okay, so yeah. I know what this philosophy can do for you. What right thinking for if practiced daily and correctly, just like any other tenet in any religion, if it's practiced correctly and lived out, it will work for you. Trust me, I never said it don't work. Moving on. But the practice of it, the misunderstanding of it, and the teachings of it is so misunderstood that it's hard. Why? That's on y'all. It ain't on me. I ain't saying it's hard for me at all. My y'all ain't hard. Moving on. If it's hard, that means it ain't right. Personally, my mission, I was 50 years old when I got knowledge of self. During that time before then, I was just thinking and hoping and wishing, whatever. But it didn't come to fruition until I was about 50, okay, when I had my personal one-on-one. And watch this. And for me, that was way too late. But I greatly appreciate it. Why? Because I got it. Imagine me being 67 years old and still being dumb as I was at 20. I can use them as reference. All right. Now in life, I don't know why, but my mission, what the hell that's about? I feel like the Blues Brothers, why I'm on a mission from God to what? Enlighten you, to get you to him on your terms. Not on his, on yours. I ain't tell you no, your terms. My mission is to enlighten you, inspire you, educate you, and hopefully motivate you to what? For young people to what? Find and understand who they are as soon as possible. ASAP. Why? That's required for them to have a what? A better life. We in hell. We ain't going nowhere until you pass on. And if you keep living and doing dumb stuff, guess what? You'll be right back here in hell again. Heaven is a state of mind. When you reach Nihas, when you reach anointment, get spiritually enlightened. That's what heaven is. State of being, state of mind, where you reach from what? Putting the work in, moving. You got to do yours. Why? I put mine in. I know that state, personally. Last one. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, here we go. Taking it in. Knowing thyself should be a mantra and a staple for us as a people at this point. Why? Not knowing ourselves ain't served us, so why do we try something different? That's why. Good enough reason. I got a reason, purpose, what I'm trying to tell you. Logic and reason, that's the right side of your brain. I use that a lot. Got the left side covered. I like to use logic and reason. Why? Because that's what's going to function in 3 dimensions. Moving on. That's what's real. The right side is real. Knowing thyself should be our main goal for what? Our future generations. Don't get them the same old, expect something to be different. It don't work that way. Come on now. I want cartoon, I want animation, anything from our ancient ancestors to what? Educate our young to the truth and understand themselves from that concept. Not this stupid nonsense that y'all keep perpetrating. Mythological stories, aka fairy tales, the same damn thing, but they're for teaching purposes. Y'all got grown people watching cartoons, and y'all got their mind all messed up. They are messed up, and that's on purpose. Moving on. And what's this? You got fairy tales, and they're meant to what? Teach young people. You got grown people watching cartoons, they don't learn a damn thing. So they keep perpetrating the same thing. You ain't getting better. If knowledge frees you, what you in? Ignorance is the prison. I got a lesson for that coming up. I got a perfect example for that, and I can't wait to put it down. But yeah, we are in prison of our own selves. Okay, our spirit is imprisoned in our physical ignorance. So we do our own worst damage to ourselves, and we teach our young how to do what? The same thing. So it's an endless cycle: life, death, rebirth, life, death. Why? Because you're missing a cycle in there. Enlightenment. That's how you get off the hell. That's how you get out of hell. You raise God the matrix. They tell you that all the time. How to get out. This is the way to get out. Start the world. No, not start the world. Just you got to learn how, when it's over for you, how to get out. That's what you put the work in to know thyself for. Hopefully, to wrap this up. Now, when I was young, all the good guys, was what? White. They portrayed that, and Superman, white. Everybody, white. Moving on. But they started getting sidekicks. And they did, who's my man with the Lone Ranger? He had Tonto. Closest black you gonna get, okay? But he Kimosabi, you know. Yes, sir. And they so racially, the symbolism of that was just ridiculous. Then they went to the Batman or the Green Hornet with Kato sliding him in there to kick butt. Gonna use the black man for one thing: fighting, killing, doing the dirty work. To this day, your boy, his cabinet, the first black person he got, he take care, housing. Moving on. That's what they think of us. Okay, you take the garbage out. Moving out. Here we go. But it's been stereotyped and symbolized by the white man since forever. And you know that we're so ignorant, won't even see it. But now we go back and look at some of the stuff. Wow, they was off the hook with that. Now they get a little more subtle, but they're still doing it. Moving on. I see. All right, let me stop y'all. I can get out of here. Now, when I was young, all the good guys were supposed to be white. Okay. Black guys was bad. Black was bad. White hat good, black hat bad. I remember that. I'll never forget when Bugs was shooting one little, two little, three in there. He's no, wait a minute. That was a nigga. I mean, nigga. See, they had some stuff back today. It makes me laugh today to see it. Last one. Now, Okay, what? No, no. Now they was so racist back then. They always are. They ain't changed. And they're what? Even in a fairy tale, black guy's always the bad guy. The bad man was always what? The black man was always what? The bad guy. I want to have cartoons animated with what? Truth, inspiration of us, our ancients, which is the truth, not lies about some made up nonsense that y'all created for what? Y'all to be what? Seen as what? Kings or gods, and that ain't true. God was black, still is. Ain't nothing changed. Just y'all perception of him did. Y'all trying to get everybody else who don't know to believe what you tell them. That's what they say. It's a belief system. I got a knowing system. You know God for yourself. You know he's black. And you know what? That he's inside you. That's my lesson. That's my move. That's my point. Again, in closing, right thinkers, may y'all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. I never know that my right thinkers passed away. That would be devastating.